Hello there, guys. Welcome to yet another live stream. Today it's back to normality. Let me just place here some music so we can start doing some sketching here. Hello, how are you? Everything's cool? Yeah, in this case, it's not properly monuments. It's like cityscapes from Trofa. It's a place where I teach my classes. I never, I never explored that much about the that spot, you know. And the other day I just thought, well, why not just to search a little bit about about Trofa, and let's see what I can feel, what I can, well, what I can find interesting. Yeah, no problem. No issues. Actually, well, this specific uh, photo, I did like this sketch on location, on site. But now I'm going to do another one from the same subject, but with a more, let's say, conventional uh, drawing. No need for that, man. But let's say you your teacher doesn't have your teacher already showed you something from him, like some type of work or something like that, or nothing at all. Okay. Okay. Well, that thing is a little bit subjective, right? About what I'm saying, like the drawing better or whatever, you know. It's always a bit subjective. Thank you, the sisters Roblox. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. My goal here, as I always say, is to show basically that you don't need to have like perfect drawings, you know, to be happy doing them, and to so and then and also to the drawings to be somewhat cool, you know, somewhat interesting. They don't need to be perfect. You just need to have like a good time and have some fun, you know. Because in the end, that's really what matters. If I wasn't having fun doing this, make completely sure that I wasn't doing this at all, you know. Let me see here. You have some. The photo is somewhat a little bit dark. But like GPL, what do you actually right now? What I'm doing with my kids, I'm starting to work with some. How can I say this? Like um, like live sketching, you know, like putting some images on the projector so they can actually see them and trying to replicate them, so to get them ready to do the same if they want, of course. when they go outside, bringing like a little sketchbook with them and just, well, sketching something. But also they are kind of young yet. They are like 8, 9 years old, but already saw like some cool little sketches from a couple of them actually. Okay, I have here some. Let me try to see clearly the photo because this is way too dark. Now going over with a slightly larger pen just to consolidate some lines here. Right. Right. Something like this. Now we can add here some hatching on the really darker areas. we still have here some holes. And also here as well. Right. Right. Okay. Now, can go for the coloring now. Just going to clean up our water brush. And for the coloring, we'll be using our sorry, our Lyra, Lyra watercolor crayons. Okay, these are pretty cool. I'm liking to using them like each day that passes by. I like it most to use them. You can just spread them and going with a water brush, or you just can like pick up some pigment here and just going over it, you know. Simple as that. See, just picking up here some pigment. Can add a little bit more on the shadows, of course. To have it more contrasty looking. Right. Can go here as well. this area is way darker than the rest. And again, this area just dried up a little bit more, so you can go even more darkening this whole area. Right. Now just clean up the brush, like with a paper towel or something. And now, here on the front side, I'm going to use like a lighter tone, just to separate things a little bit more. I know this is not the proper tone, but bear with me, because I'll be doing this and then going to pop up some other, like this brown color on top as well. Okay. My point here is really just to separate things a little bit. Now going for that brown. My point is like if I was doing like an underpainting, you know, like a softer underpainting, and then going over with a tone. Just because this area is definitely lighter than the rest, just to separate everything, you know. A little bit here as well. Yeah, something like this. Now going towards this part. I'm going to try to be a little bit careful here. Alright, that's cool. Going to clean the brush. Right, now let's keep going. I have here some dark grays. I'm using here a dark sepia. This is like a window, so just going to make here some things like if it was like reflexes or reflections, you know. Now about the sky. Can add here and there some more dark pigments, you know, just to shape some clouds. Again, cleaning up, and then you can go even here with some water just to try to dilute this a little bit more in the areas that you might want, you know. Yeah, that's cool for the sky. We have here some vegetation as well, right here. We're going to add some just a few touches here and there, you know. Alright. That's cool. Going to use as well, where is it? Here, the dark sepia for the drop shadow, right? And then I'll just let it rest a little bit, and then going over it with some base color, some some beige or some stuff like that, just to give some more tone to it. Well, I can darken up here some areas for sure. Yeah. Trying to give here some more texture to it. Yeah. Yeah, it's already dried up. So going to use some, yeah, something like this, just to have here a base color on the ground. And that's it. And it's done. It's interesting, at least for me, to see like both to see like both sketches of the same thing with two completely different techniques using the same mediums, you know, and well, two completely different things, you know. These both sketches are from this specific image, and you have here like two utterly different thing. So let me check now the next image here. Yeah, it can be this one. This one is cool. Yeah. Right. So, going to just let it dry up a little bit. By the way, this was the sketches I did yesterday during a family picnic. Some really fast sketches. Yeah, I guess it's dry already. Alright. Yeah, I really don't want to mess this page. So I kind of like this composition. And so we'll be starting for the tower. That's like our main focus. And 3. This is more or less like 3 sections, right? And here we have something here, and then right. We have here one section, here another one, and here another one. Here not this middle section. Here another. Here another. And more or less here on top of this section, this middle section, you have the rest of the building, more or less like this. Goes here, and then some other roof here, and the continuation starts already more or less here and go here, and here it's like the same, more or less the same width as this, a little bit more. Okay, and here more or less on the middle we have this really angled wall. And here, when it starts to go, you have just like some vegetation going over. And here the stairs. Right. And also we have here like a little house. Still. Not that much. Alright, something like this. So you can start now adding the details. some these pillars here have like windows. And here like the door, that's almost unnoticeable. Hey there, Rue, how are you? So today back to the usual and chilled out live streams. I'm also good, thank you. Oh, alright, alright. Yeah, for sure. So it turned out like this, you know. The point here, it's not yet done because I'm waiting for the magnets. I'll be placing here some magnets so I can close them and close it and be, well, flush, you know. But the point is to place here on these little holes, to place like these individual little buckets, you know, of watercolor. They fit. I already tested. Put here like these little buckets, and then yeah, my point here, it's really to, let me grab here some clamps so I show you. So you see, the point is to use this as here as this, you know. See, use it as this so it doesn't fall, and then I'm like drawing or placing this here, whatever, you know, so I can be painting and be like this space here for the swatching, you know, the colors, and here for the paint, you know. And when I'm done, it's just like unclip it and close it when I receive the magnets, and that's it. No, it's not me. Like this already existed, you know. You can search for this type of stuff online. However, the only difference that I made, that I didn't saw it anywhere, honestly, it's like these holes, like this stuff here, it's available like on Amazon and that kind of stuff, you know. However, usually these holes are really small. They are just for like those liquid watercolors, you know, like the ones on tubes, but I don't have them, you know, and I'm not going to buy specifically just because of that, you know, of this, you know. And I guess anyone who uses watercolors, almost anyone have like this kind of setup, you know, usually. So I guess it's easier for me to just to pick up this and put it here, and then put it back if I need it, you know. Then properly like putting here some liquid watercolor, you know. So it still needs some varnish. Yeah, I still need to varnish it. So it's like water repellent, you know, because this is like raw wood, raw pine. And yeah, varnish, some magnets, and that's it. A really simple thing. And yeah, obviously there's stuff that like almost after I did this, I just looked at some stuff, you know, and I could have add another magnet insert here, you know, on the on this area, so it just like would flush even better and it wouldn't like move around. And another thing that I could do differently, it's like, well, I guess the little buckets of paint, this enters here really flush. However, I would like to offset like these three things, you know. So when you close it, it wouldn't be like a possibility of this to fall over, you know. Because this is like exactly, almost exactly at the same width and height of this, you know. But well, there's like little adjustments, you know. My point here really would be like to create a easy and simple setup to, well, to just make everything work, you know. But yeah. No, there will be no need for that. You saying like for protection or because of the water? I guess it wouldn't be needed. I wouldn't need that because I'm going to seal it with varnish, you know. So there's no need, honestly. With some like outdoor stuff like varnish, you know. So it's really like water repellent. Um, but yeah, I kind of liked it how it turned out. It's like a simple contraption here, but I guess it's fairly, well, it's handy, I guess, you know. And even regarding here the color swatches, well, you don't need more than 6 colors, you know, for a quick study, you know. Usually, if I would have to choose, I honestly, I don't know, I would go for one yellow, both of these, no, not even both, but at least one yellow, red, they're both blues, that's, yeah, that, yeah, and like this pale brown and this darker brown, yeah, and that's it, you know, I don't need more than this. And you can actually see like the colors I mainly use, you know. It's like blue, yellow a lot, red, and this brown. It's like the main colors I use, honestly. Yeah, exactly. That's the cool thing about it, you know. This is really a really nice and and well, in tiny setup. Eventually, like I could even got a little bit thinner than this, because this has like 12 millimeters of depth on each one. So we are talking about 2.4 centimeters, both of them combined. I could have gone with 2 centimeters. However, since the depth needed here, it's like 0.9, you know, I would only have like 1 millimeter between the backing and this, and I guess it would be a little flimsy, you know. So I just went with a little bit more. Well, it's 4 millimeters difference, you know, and at least it's more sturdy, you know. That was a little bit more my point. But yeah, I guess it looked fairly nice, and I just picked up like a design that already existed, you know, and just made some modifications. Like usually another thing that this kind of tiny palettes they have is like they have like a huge, like imagine like all of this like in an open area, you know. But I don't like that, you know. I just prefer to have like individual swatches, so colors don't mix, you know. Especially if I have like completely different colors. So I just divided that entirely for 3 swatches, and well, I guess that's good enough. They are not that big, but we are talking about like this is supposed to be like a travel palette, so it's not supposed to be doing like really crazy and detailed watercolors on site, you know. It's just like some appointments, something like just some little bit of color, you know. Not that much. But yeah, I liked how it worked out. Yeah, and I didn't show you my the table. I did as well. It's already here, actually. I can show you. Let me grab here. Yeah, here it is. I'm going to take a photo of the table, okay? Now I'm going to show you here, okay? Wait just a moment, please. So, here it is, the table that I created. This, I had here like a dead space, you know, you see this pillar here. So I just created like using my my type of shapes, you know, these more angular stuff. Just starting here a little narrow and widening up to fill here this area, you know. So we can go over here and turn without bumping into the table, you know. Something really easy and simple, you know, just metal black legs with a thick piece of pine on it. Thank you. Let me just write here a quick email because I'm in talks with a possible partnership. Okay. That's not much into carpentry actually. You see, like it's just like cutting the shape, like not that much honestly. And actually, this possibility of partnership, it's about like a software, a CNC software, you know. Actually, I really like that. Well, this specific software that I'm talking about, that's really cool. So let's see if it lands or not. I already used it before. No, no, no. It was me who it was me who contacted them because I already used their software, and since I really liked, and I'm planning to bring more CNC stuff here to the channel, we'll try to be more stable with with everything since last Saturday was a mess. But well, I had like a lot of people running around. Then I got my kids there. It was absurd. I didn't have like the time to be focusing on you guys, on everything else actually. So I guess if I go there, because my CNC it's at my father-in-law's house, you know, because we don't have that much space actually in our house. Well, actually we do, but this house is slightly different from my other house, and I don't want to bring like the machines here, you know. Yeah, I've shared my channel and they were just asking, so they don't didn't they were asking what I was expecting to do, because they wasn't seeing they weren't seeing that many CNC stuff. And yeah, obviously I actually never did that here on the channel. It was always like off behind the scenes, let's say. So yeah, that could be nice. That would be a nice partnership. Thank you. Thank you. And how are you? Are you doing fine with everything? Actually, here it's almost 11:11. Now here we have a pole. Exactly. Now going with a slightly larger one. That's nice. That's nice, Rue. That's what you should do, you know? All right. here also a door. It's all blacked out. Right. Yeah. Everything's perfect. Everything is running good. Actually, like, I guess I had a lot of, well, I don't know if I can call it luck, you know, but yeah, but I do had some luck with my partner. She's a really sweet person. Well, I try to do my best as well, of course. Well, you know, life is never perfect, you know. But because like we already had our problems, you know, and that's, well, I guess that makes part of everything of a relationship, you know. All right. Thank you. And yeah, and for sure, like, this is, well, you know, like, I already had like my time, you know, searching for, it's not like searching, but I had like my time with different girlfriends and whatnot, you know. And I guess it's, I don't even know if it's something like luck related, you know. But obviously, you also need to work with it, work for it, of course. But I'm sure like your turn will come. That's for sure. You know, because like you are a really kind person from, well, at least our conversations. You know, not that I know, not that I would know you personally, but at least from what I see here, you know, you strike me as a really kind person, and you actually really deserve to be happy. No, I mean like from our interaction here on the chat, you know. You strike me as a nice, a really nice person, and yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I kind of figured that would be the thing, you know, because it's fairly difficult to to fake like a different persona, you know, for so long, and we were like talking for quite a while now. Oh, really? He dumped you over a man? Okay. You know, in that type of situation, honestly, it's better to know uh, earlier than later, right? Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, definitely. You couldn't. It was like in a different league, you know. You couldn't do anything, right? Yeah, for sure. Starting for someone who likes you, you know. Starting with that. Actually, by the way, um, how are like things there in Pakistan regarding, well, since we are talking about that, regarding that topic on homosexuality and that type of stuff? How are things there? All right, it's like it's somewhat difficult to express like freely. But there is there any type of, how can I say, like uh, besides like I know, besides like judgment from people. Okay, yeah, but besides like common judgment, is there any type of criminal repression or from the government, or it's just like seen as a bad thing from the common people? Oh, really? Okay, so it's harsh. Okay. And there's no like public demonstration of affections and nothing like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I bet. Yeah, that's bad, you know. Hey there, Rohit. How are you? I'm good, thank you. And you? How are you? Need to switch for another one. The palettes. Yeah, I can show you here. So, well, it's not the first time making CNC stuff, you know. I already made like a lot of stuff on CNC. But well, it was the first time doing this actual thing. That's yeah, that's for sure. So Rohit, I just did like this mini palette for watercolor. Okay. The point here is to attach to go travel, you know, sketching outdoors, whatnot, and just placing it here on the sketchbook, and with a clamp, you know, just going over, and that, and that's it, right? See, it doesn't fall off. And here will be the watercolor little cups. Here the swatches, and here we'll have some magnets. So when it's done, I can just go over and close this with proper magnets, and it's done, you know. Sabrina Carpenter. Well, no need for that, you know. I don't need to make some hinges because the point is that this will stay like like this, you know, all time with like clamping, and when I just finish everything, since this here will have some magnets, it will close perfectly, you know. I just did this specifically like this, so I didn't have to put this uh, put hinges here, you know. So it wouldn't like take up more space than what needed, you know. Yeah, like this little these little spaces here, we'll have magnets here and here. See, so they close and they stay closed. You'll never guess. It doesn't have anything to do with my personality. Well, obviously it has to do with my personality, but not at a level that it's like in your face. It's neither rock or jazz. No, no, no. Well, I listen to all of that, of course, but if you mean like the go-to music that I listen like on the car and like my go-to stuff, nothing like that. Nope. That's a very niche row hit. Well, I had my time listening to them, of course, during my teen ages, but even there, even in my teens, it wasn't like the music that I heard the most. There's another type, even that I listen even more. Honestly, I just started when I was like around 14, and I never like at least until today it's the same style of music that I listen. No, 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 no way. You won't figure it out. Well, eventually, if you just cycle every every style, eventually you will figure it. But no. No, 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 no pop music. No, 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 not ballads. And actually, I made like when I was like 20 something years old, I was interested on making some music, but it was just for giggles, nothing serious. No, not electronic music. I said like it would be it like apparently it has nothing to do with my way of with my form of living or but that's the thing that I like the most and I listen the most definitely. No, you are missing a huge style that you are forgetting. No. Well, lo-fi is what I what I hear here on the lives, just because well I kind of liked it, but it's the most chilled out music to hear and without copyright issues and whatnot, you know. No, 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 no jazz, no reggae, no nothing. Do you guys quit? Can I disclose? Japanese traditional blend rock. That's definitely a niche. No, you just missed hip hop. Oh, sorry, Rohit. No, actually, I almost only listen to Portuguese hip hop, you know. Actually, I don't like, for example, I really don't like American hip hop, you know. But actually, here in Portugal, you have a lot of hip hop artists, you know. They are really awesome, you know. They are really cool. K-pop. A huge amount of it's not properly bands, you know, since hip hop it's more like a solo singer, you know. But the thing that I ever like that I liked. Yeah, the K-pop, like I only know like two songs, two K-pop songs, and they are both from the the K-pop Warriors. But yeah, like I started listening to hip hop when I was like in my 14s, something like that, and never stopped. Because like one thing that I really enjoy on hip hop, that's the thing that always get me. It's the cheerful play with words, you know. Okay, okay. I guess Rohit it's more into somewhat more traditional Indian music. I figure you like a more traditional guy. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I figured it out at the first glance. Oh, okay, okay, nice. Kawali? What is Kawali? Wait just a moment, please, guys. I'm having here a call. So. Alright. So it wasn't nothing. Okay. Didn't know about it. Always learning. Traditional music from around the world. Well, that's a really huge spectrum, right? It could be like anything. Well, actually, right now, hip hop it's a lot. It's really mainstream, right? Stink. Oh, Jesus! You just described my nightmare right now, Rohit. I'm terrified. I'm terrified about wasps. You know. The foot, hey Jesus. Yeah, hip hop, it's rap. Yeah, basically that's almost the same thing. Yeah, always on the opposite poles. Your uncle? Oh, really? He came from Guarda? But is your uncle here in Portugal? Nice. Oh, really? Nice, nice, nice. What does he feel on Portugal? What's his take on Portuguese people and culture and whatnot? Well, my favorite films, I can already shared. I don't have like a favorite film. I have a couple of directors that I look up to, you know. And when I really look up at like specific directors, I try to watch like the majority of their films. So, 2 hours to do 3 sketches. Well, these actually were somewhat more thoughtful sketches, but well, it's not the same thing as doodling on the street. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for stopping by, man. Rohit. Fear has a new address. It's really, it's promising. Fear has a new address. Let me check that. Yeah, it has a good rating on an IMDb. It's also on Prime Video. Nice. Sentimental values. All right. At least here from the synopsis, it seems interesting. It's a Norwegian film. Right. Tragic comedy. So finished up. So today did this one and these two. Look at the difference between doing a more thoughtful sketch at home and doing like ones at location. Like the details are like completely mind blowing, you know. But yeah, guys, so I'm off to have some lunch. I'm to prepare my lunch so I can go to school also to teach some kids to draw. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, right? Oh, okay, okay. No problems. No, I'm not napping. I'm going to have lunch and then just go go straight to school. Oh yeah, yeah. It's past. It passed the 11:11. Oh damn it! Now I won't have the the partnership. Jesus. Thank you, man. So, guys, well, thank you very much, as always, to being here. Okay. I guess if all goes according to plan, and if we have like that collab, well, even if we don't have that collab, I'll be start doing some CNC work here on live stream as well. Eventually, even during this week, I guess so. Not don't know if I'll do tomorrow, but or tomorrow or Wednesday. Well, I don't know, but I'll do this week at least one session of CNC. And yeah, thank you. And stay cool. And well, see you tomorrow around the same time. Thank you, GPL. Thank you, man. And yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Cheers. See you.